Oh man, let me get this camera right. There we go. Oh man, I guess I care too much. To care or not to care? That is the question. Should I care or should I not care? If I don't care, then who cares? What is there to care about? Everybody's on their own. Figure it all out yourself. To care or not to care? That is really the question. Should I care? What's going on, Caprinas? Do I not care? I don't understand. In a world that we got all this crap going on, people get upset when somebody cares. Or they say you shouldn't care as much. But yet nobody deals with the people who are causing the pain. And a lot of times people don't even realize that there are people causing pain. So when they sometimes see somebody like yourself or me trying to help and trying to care, they don't see the big picture. They don't see all of the stuff that's going on out here, and they think you're doing too much. And from day one that I've been on this channel, I've gotten so many comments from people telling me I care too, my wife. I've gotten so many people that say I shouldn't care, don't worry about it, just worry about yourself. But y'all don't see the big picture right here. Y'all don't see all of the scammy people that are out here, whether it's like my wife's industry, the cosmetology, or in the notary business. There are people out here scamming left and right. And yeah, but he can empower us to actually do something to help out. He can give us a voice to share and to make people aware. And I've had many people tell me, well, you can't solve people's problems. Well, the biggest problem that most people have is people trying to take advantage of them. That's the big problem. Most people don't have a problem with something they're trying to do. The problem they have is that while they're trying to do the something, you got people trying to take advantage of them. So that needs to be addressed. That needs to be dealt with. And I know it would take more than just me. That's why I keep imploring y'all to say something. But one of the things that me and my wife both know is that until it touches you, you don't really care about it. You watch it, you see what's going on, but until it touches you, the hurricane, until it touches you, earthquakes, until it touches you, fires, until it touches you, you don't care. And one of the things that I've learned is what they call preventive maintenance. Sometimes you got to get out here and stop stuff before it starts. Sometimes you got to lay the foundation so that if things do go awry, you got something that's out there to help people out. Hey, what's going on, Shay Bay? What's going on, V? So my thing is, I would have to shut the YouTube channel down. I would literally have, because there's no way that I could sit here and know the stuff that I know about these suckers out here trying to take advantage, not even trying, taking advantage of notaries left and right, and I don't say something. I would have to shut my YouTube channel down. I would have to be like, because I would have to go ghost. There's no way that I can know what I know and be on social media. I would have to come off and just let y'all fend for yourself. And I put this information out here for legacy purposes, because somewhere down the line, them people are going to pass on that little scammy spirit onto another person, and they're going to be out here trying to take advantage of people or taking advantage of people. And those people need to hear the words that the truth. They need to hear something. It's not so much me, because I'm trying to avoid saying they need to hear me. They need to hear the truth about this business. They need to hear the truth about an industry. And what I found out is this, and maybe y'all, and if you agree with what I'm about to say, just type a 1 in the chat about what I'm about to say. This is what I figured out, and I think Caprentice probably remember me making this statement before. A lot of people don't say anything to the scammers out there because the scammers are making money. And they don't want to, and it's like, because I'm not making money off of the stuff that I'm doing, I'm not making any kind of significant money. I mean, I get the ad revenue and stuff for having a YouTube channel, but I'm not making all this kind of money. And people tend to want me to be quiet. But nobody ever addresses the scammers. And they know they're scamming. They know that the stuff they're saying is bull, but nobody addresses them. Why? Because they're a black female. Let's just be real. The Sister Girls Club, they're a black female. They don't say nothing to them. I can't go against the sisterhood, but she taking all my money, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't want to stop a brother from making no money, but he's sucking me dry all my money. All that kind of stuff. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the concern that I have. How you doing, sir? I'm just sitting here until I got an appointment down the street. Thank you. I'm at a church parking lot. That's what I've noticed. If somebody's out here doing stuff and they're making money from it, and you find, it's like, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to hurt, I don't want to mess up their money. This is what people have been telling me the whole time I've been out here. They don't want to say anything to anybody because, well, they making money. And no, but they're taking advantage of people. So I'm out here doing it for free. I'm doing it for free. And I've had more people, and my wife knows, she's been there from the day one that I've been out here telling me, don't say nothing. I've had people say, well, if you keep saying something, so-and-so might come at you, talking about one of the big boy trainers. They might try to shut you down because you're saying stuff. Because what I'm saying interferes with their money. But if what you're doing is right, you ain't got to worry about what I'm saying. People are being taken advantage of across the board in church. I'm here at a church. In church, at work, all over. And the problem is that in all those entities, church, work, business, wherever, within families, is that people are always telling folk who got a voice, who wants to say something, shh, don't say nothing. Let them figure it out. And by the time they figure it out, they done sat up there and hurt a whole lot of people out of anger. They done went out there and did some stuff to people that probably shouldn't have been done or could have been avoided had somebody just gave them the truth of the matter. So I ain't shutting nothing down. I'm not going to stop, because the only way you can really shut me down right now is if all of them people that's out there doing the bad stuff to notaries, y'all shut them down. And y'all know they're doing stuff wrong. You know you're being taken advantage of. And I'm going to keep saying it, because here's the thing I know. This is what I know. This is what I know. That an order just came in for the 15th at 11:30 in the morning. And I am saying yes to it because I am pretty sure I don't. And matter of fact, you know what? And it's a $60 one. So just for the heck of it, I'm saying yes to it. Now get mad at me for taking a $60 order. And I can't do that one because I'm already booked that day. But here's what I've realized. You know, a lot of people want folk who are sounding the alarm and trying to bring attention to something that ain't right, whether at work, whether at church, whether within politics, wherever you think. People like, shh, don't say nothing. My question is, would you want me to say something if it was your husband, your wife, your cousin, some relative of yours, your son's spouse? or your grandkids? With the information that I'm trying to share to warn people and to help people to make the proper decision about what they're doing, would you want that information to be shared to your family members to help them out? And if the answer is yes, then why can't I say it to the masses? Why can't I say it to them? And you can't, you probably won't find, because I've had videos, I've talked about this kind of stuff before, and it just amazes me that I've had people tell me, and I can only speak for the black community, or speak concerning the black community. I've had black men say, well, I ain't want to say nothing. I mean, yeah, he a little son, because he's a black man. But you feel as though he's sucking you dry and taking all your money. Well, I don't want to say nothing because, she's a sister, and she's real nice, and, she's cool, and, we got to stick together. But yet they the main one sucking you dry. And I'm sure it's happening in the white community too, Asian community. I know it's happening. I know it's happening. I see it. Some of y'all see it. But y'all gonna have to start standing up for yourself. Y'all got to start standing up for yourself, because people will take advantage of you left and right, and they get y'all all riled up, focus on other stuff that don't matter, stuff that can't none of them fix or control or change, but they want you all riled up. We need to get a notary union. Okay, how are we going to do that? All I'm saying is we need to be paid more. How do we go about doing it? I'm just saying we need to be paid more. So now you spend all of your business life fussing and arguing and riled up about, and I just got that order for $60. And you get all riled up behind something that ain't never gonna happen, rather than go out here and work what you can. I don't get it. And then when somebody wants to try to bring light to it, educate people about it, warn people about it, because to do that, it messes with people's money. And I've been told privately many times, man, they're gonna come try to get you because you saying all of this, and people gonna start figuring out they don't need to buy them courses. That's what you're supposed to do anyway. You're supposed to see something, what's going on in this industry. Boom. Like I said, I'm sitting here at a church. I can't even see the name of the church because the tree's in the way. But I'm sitting here at a church. I'm confident this gentleman is an excellent orator of the word. Don't want to say pastor because, depending on the denomination, they don't use that. But he's probably a great orator of the word, a student of the literature of the 66 books. But you have a responsibility to learn stuff for yourself. So you become a notary, you become whatever in your business, and then everybody, but I think they're saying something wrong. They nice. Don't say. And then when it all blows up, everybody want that class action money. Now everybody want. Ooh, you want the financial payout from the BS that been going on, but you was. We don't need, our life shouldn't be based on how many class action lawsuits we can get in. We need to learn what we need to learn, be told the truth, and if anybody's out here taking advantage of us, it needs to be addressed. Because if it's not you trying to take advantage of, it could be your loved one. It could be somebody close to you. So I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to keep sharing, and I'm going to keep encouraging. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, because guess what? They ain't stopping. They are doing it. They're coming up with new ways to take your money, new ways to get you to buy the next thing, to go to the next conference, to go on the next this, to attend the next that. And how many of you are actually doing the work of the business that you've gotten into and making any money? If it's all about recruiting people into it, but you physically don't do any work in the business, that's a problem. That's why I did that video called the Notary Pyramid Scheme. Because this here has become like a pyramid scheme of getting people to get somebody to click on affiliate link and to make money that way. And now I'm gonna start a signing company. And then you got some of the signing company owners who don't understand business spazzing out all over the place because they can't handle working with a whole bunch of independent contractors, meaning people who they can't control and they have no legal authority over. They can't handle that. And it's like and then they want to try to insert things to control them rather than create a positive working relationship between them and the contractor. But if they're getting ran over by the title company, who's getting ran over by the lender, well, what the heck you think they're going to try to do to you? You run over that. If that person's running over somebody, they're going to run over the next one. They're going to run over all the way down. So somewhere along the line, that has to change. Now that I don't know how to fix. I overall don't know how to fix. But what I think could help is we do what we're supposed to do correctly. If you do what you're supposed to do correctly and you have legal standing on it, that supports everything. When you're in your job and somebody's sexually harassing you and you got legal standing, somebody age discriminating against you, somebody gender discriminating against, whatever discrimination, you have legal standing. It's like, here's a company policy. You can't do that. But everybody else, but you can't do it to me because I got legal standing. Well, everybody else backdates, everybody else does this, everybody else does these things that we tell notaries to do that we don't know if it's legal or not. But here's where the law says I'm not supposed to do that. Now, either you're going to do it right or we're going to not do it at all. See, nobody wants to do that because they're afraid to miss out on money. See, sometimes in order to get things changed, you got to be willing to walk away from money. You got to be willing to miss out on money. And I'm not talking about striking. I'm just talking about standing firm and doing what's right so that the money that's supposed to be paid to you gets paid to you and you do what you're supposed to do correctly. This ain't talking about striking. I'm going to do it this way. And that's why to this day, I have not seen anybody come back and tell me. And every now and then I get on Notary Resume and I look inside the different little the profiles and stuff. I've yet to see anybody in their profile say, do not send me any orders for less than $200. Because all this money people talking about, I want this pay and that pay, I've yet to see anybody put that in their profile. I haven't seen anybody say, don't send an order to me until you start that's less than $200. Because a lot of people say, keep saying everybody, a lot of people say, I want $200 to sign it. Okay, that's what you want, then put it in your profile. But you won't see anybody doing that. So you must don't believe in it, or you don't believe in yourself. People, and for those of you who don't understand the depth of what I'm talking about, when y'all hear me up here fussing and stuff like I was fussing this morning, you got people whining and crying about every little aspect of this business, and they ain't even done a signing yet. They haven't even, half of them don't even have a stamp. They don't even have their stuff together, and they already crying. And where does that come from? Other people who've been in the business, and they're feeding that. I take it all the way back to The Color Purple. When Harpo was acting up, and he put hands on Miss Celia, I believe it was, and she was like, who told you, who you been talking? And he talked to somebody, and people tell us stuff, and y'all don't realize that it influences your decision. You could be going in the right direction in any kind of relationship, whether business or personal, work relationship, and somebody, what? No, I'm just saying, I hope they don't do you bad like they did me, or like they did John. And then now you worried that whether they gonna do you bad, and you want well, what did they do? I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, John ain't here no more. That's all I can say. You see what I'm saying? People come up with this crap and they can't even give you details. They can't even elaborate on what the issue is. All they can tell you is there's an issue, but they can't elaborate on it to give you solid information so you can make an educated decision. I'm just saying, I mean, you look, you better than me. Oh, you better than me, because I wouldn't go for that. Go for what? I just got here yesterday. Look, okay, you'll see. Oh, you'll see. Just wait. Just wait. When Mary comes back from vacation, oh, you gonna see. Well, look, I'm going ahead on to take my 2-hour lunch, even though I only got 30 minutes. But I'll be back in 3 hours. This is the kind of mess that we got going on out here, and that crap is leaking. Not even leaking; it has leaked into the notary business. People are bringing that crappy W-2 mindset stuff, sitting at the water cooler, gossiping stuff into this here establishment of being a business owner, an entrepreneur. That kind of mindset does not belong here. It does not at all, from any of us. And what makes it a little more difficult is that a lot of the people we deal with are employees. We are business owners, but they look at us as employees because the employee is dealing with us. The employee of the signing companies, the employees of the title companies, the employees of the lending company are dealing with us, the business owner, and they treat us and they address us and they deal with us like we are on their level of employment, employees, W-2s. That's how they deal with us. That's how they see us. And I don't know how to change that. Maybe within the company they need to learn and take some classes on how the difference between employees and business owners, and how to respect business owners. That yes, you can have an independent business owner who is doing everything, but you have to deal with them differently. You can't just treat them any kind of way. I think that needs to happen. But that's part of the problem, is that they look at us as employees. And then what's sad and what's really messed up is that you have people who were independent contractor notaries who become signing company owners or even own title companies, and they forget where they came from. They forget that we are business owners when they start hiring us and they start treating us like employees. But there are a lot of great companies out there that treat us like the independent contractors we are, and they address us that way, and they ask us to operate in that confines. And those are the best ones that I have, and they treat me right, and I have great relationships with them, and I make great money in this business because of that. And they're doing great themselves, and we work together. But when you have fear, you want to control. When you are uncomfortable, when you're not sure of who you are as a business owner, you start trying to control everything else around you and everybody else. When you are fearful as an entrepreneur, you then start trying to control everybody else. When you done got into something and you realize that you don't have what it takes to do it, now you start trying to control and, okay, well, I'm gonna be a trainer, I'm gonna be a coach, I'm gonna be a mentor, yeah, and I'm gonna make money that way, and I'm gonna get these suckers to pay me all this money. Just to sit there and have little meetings with them on a daily, weekly, monthly, every minute, every hour basis. It's like, when am I going to do work? And the crazy part is, with all this training that people take, not even 1% of y'all are actually getting the business or any business that is viable. That's the sad part. But what can they do to you if you're minding your business and you're doing your job, if you're good at what you do? Yeah, and you're right. You mind your business, you do what you, yeah. Now what I'm minding is all of these people that putting bad information out there about this business. Getting notaries every time somebody makes a call you for an order, like I got the $60 order, I don't even know what the heck it was, refinance, whatever. Oh, no, ask them for $85. And you can if you want to. I mean, I get it, but at some point in time, you got to work. If you've been in this notary business for 6 months or more, and you got less than 20 closings under your belt, why? If you've been getting the notifications, and if every time, and like if every time you reply back you want more money, how about just take what they give you? And if you in an industry or in a business that every single time you've been offered an opportunity to make money, you have to ask for more, that's a problem. Just imagine, go to your favorite boutique, your favorite shop or whatever. Heck, you ladies, y'all go to get your hair done, and let every time you sit down in the chair and you tell them, say, okay, yeah, I just want the $45 haircut. Well, it's gonna be $75 now. What? I want more money. I want $30 more. I mean, think about it. I mean, honestly, think about it. Every place you go, the price is this, and you say, well, yeah, okay, I want the $5 Happy Meal. Okay, that'll be $12. Why? Because I want the company to make more money so I can get a raise. Because if the company makes more money selling Happy Meals, and I figured it out, if we sell X amount of Happy Meals at $12 instead of $5, I can get this kind of raise. You get what I'm saying? I mean, so if you are paying $75 for this order and I get $125, then I can do this. That ain't how life works. That ain't how business works. Maybe one day people will figure it out. But the one thing that gives me peace is that I know many of you have been helped by what I've shared, the things that I do, the 40-some people that showed up last week in the Zoom. I appreciate that. And I know many of you have saved money, have moved forward in this business, have grown and done things because I've taken time out to not be like the rest of these people. With the only reason why basically the way this business is, you can get any information you want as long as you're willing to pay for it. And I just find it just so interesting that none of these people who love this business so much, very rarely do they do stuff for free. Everything with them is, you got to pay me. You got to pay me. You got to pay me. And this is all about, for some of them, about clout, stroking their own personal ego, because they didn't get what they want, or not getting what they want, either in their family life with their spouse, or at their job, or their extended family. They didn't get, Sister Jellybean took over the choir and they didn't get it. Brother Rudy took over the lawn, the grass cutting stuff, and you wanted to be the head maintenance deacon, and they told you, nope, you're gonna stay a junior deacon. You got all kinds of stuff. People are looking for something to stroke their ego, and this notary business really makes people feel good about themselves if they can say, I taught you, I've educated you on the notary business. Yes, I know you're not making a dime, but that's okay, because I'm making all the dimes for you. But you keep going out there working your W-2. That's why we tell you, don't quit your W-2. No. Because you got to have something on that credit card to pay me. Why you believe that this information I'm sharing with you is going to help you reach the mountaintop of notary greatness, even though it's not. And I couldn't cut it as a notary, so how the heck do you expect to make it when you're learning from me, who's a failed notary? Oh. That's how I see this business. I'm just encouraging y'all to stand up for yourself. What's going on, Notary Giant? Yeah, thanks for the comment there, Caprentice. I'm encouraging y'all to believe in yourself and to know that you can figure this stuff out yourself. That's what I'm encouraging you to do. Now, whether you do it or not, that's a different story. Completely different story. But it is I get that. Some people, okay, let me hit this and then I gotta go to my thing. And the sun is getting dark. Oh, I ain't even got the lights on. Where are my lights at? Nah. But here's the thing. Why can't you leave your W-2? Because if you can't leave your W-2, depending on your situation, let's just say you're trying to be an entrepreneur, are you not able to leave your W-2 because you're spending so much in notary, I want to be a part of the cool kids club fees that you can't? And you're not getting any business. You see what I'm saying? Because now you have to unpack the reason why. Because if you're trying to leave something, you should be able to leave it. You got to figure out how to leave it. Everything can be left. It might be hard to do. It might be once you leave it, you got to really scrap and scrape and work. Because see, here's the thing. Some people can't, for some people, they can't afford to leave a W-2 because they're not willing to put in the work, or because they have the wrong concept of the business that they're going to do full time. If they got the wrong concept of what it takes to be successful, then of course they can't afford to leave it. Because see, when you say afford, what is afford? To me, it can mean different things, because it's not so much about the money. Okay, I can't afford to leave a $80,000 job because I already know I'm not going to put in the effort to make $80,000 in my own business. Then of course you can't afford to leave it. I can't afford to leave the business because my job, because I'm thinking that all I got to do is have a notary stamp and business is just going to flow to me and I ain't really got to go do nothing. Well, of course, no, you can't afford it. You see what I'm saying? If you have the wrong concept and of it, then yeah, right. It's the safety and security. I know a new notary that is another. I know a new notary that's 1099. And see, that's what I. That's why I do the stuff that I do, to show y'all that you can do it. It takes some effort, some planning, but it can be done if you're willing to try. Some people just aren't willing to try because they themselves, outside of any of these notary gurus, they within themselves believe that everything's supposed to be easy. I've worked all my life slaving at this job, and I just want something to just be a little bit easier. I'm just tired of working so hard. I mean, I've had people talk to me like this. I just want something to be easy. I just want it to be plug and play. I just want to get up and the money is there. I ain't got time to be driving nowhere. I ain't got time to be going to see no. I just want the money to be there. And y'all know it's people like that. And then some of those are the same people that become trainers, mentors, and coaches. Follow the pedigree of these people. Follow the pedigree of these people. That's why I did the video. Questions to ask your notary trainer before you spend money with them. What's going on, man? I know my man Q down there in the middle of the hurricane. Fishing probably too. But let me get out of here, get on to my signing, get these people done. And just so y'all know, there have been a lot more late night signings coming along. I'm talking, I would say nighttime, late night, from starting from 7 p.m. later up to 10 o'clock at night. I've been seeing a lot more of them. So y'all better start getting ready. House inspections are popping left and right. I think 5 today, and I got like maybe 6 tomorrow, something like that. I forgot how many I got tomorrow, but I got 5 or 6. I don't know why. Oh no, that's right. I did a few already. So I only got 3 left. I only got 3 left to do tomorrow. So yeah, life is looking good and all that good stuff. So y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go in and knock this bad boy out. You need anything, Q, just let me know, man. And all that good stuff. It's been like that in Indy and always late Sun. Yeah, y'all keep. I get it, man. You close at 5. I like the nighttime closing because sometimes they be feeding you. They be feeding you good. So I like it. Shoot, they be feeding a brother good. Go up in there and they be having all kinds of stuff, and they be having that dessert. You want a piece of cake? Like, I want some cake. Cause I ain't had a chance to get none at home. So yeah. Shoot. I be all on it. All right, y'all. Look, I appreciate y'all left and right. Y'all do what y'all gotta do out here. You need any help, y'all know I got you. Talk to y'all later. Peace.